Welcome in, everyone. My name is Ruth. We're going to be talking today about when a church feels off. When a church feels off, it is going to be completely different than the joy, the feeling, the vibration that you should feel when you're in church. This is when you actually are saying to yourself, I don't want to be here. This is when you're saying to yourself, why am I even here? And I want to share a little story with you about something that happened to me when I was about 21. I had left my dad's cult-like group, gone into a new church, and I thought I was finally connected to God. I was finally in a good environment where God would love me and things would feel safe and normal. But every single time I went to church, for some reason, I would go hide in the bathroom. I would feel icky as I sat in the pew. It was like I was being disapproved of. It was like I was not being supported. It was like, what are you doing here? There are many, many times where I would hide in the bathroom, pretend I needed to go use the bathroom. And then I would wait and I would wait and I would go sit on the bathroom floor because the church had separate rooms for their bathroom. And I would just wait and wait and wait. And the preacher would preach so long and I just wanted to go home. I then should have known what was causing some of this. But I was very faithful. I would go to church Sunday morning, Sunday evening, and Wednesday. Now, my brothers and sisters lived with me at the time. I was 21. They loved church. They had all their friends there. They played music. They went to church choir. I had the full-time job, was paying the bills, was working 40 to 50 hours a week. I would clean the house. I would do the grocery shopping for them. I was doing most of the income. Oh, and my brother was controlling all the money in the house. But anyway, my little self thought, well, this is what women do. Women provide for their families. Women clean the house. Women go shopping. And I'm the older sister, so let's just work my little tail off. One of the things that I realized is that when I began saying no, the church had a very hard time with that. In between church services on Sunday, there was choir, and they wanted me to come and sing or be a part of it, and I really couldn't even sing that well. Sometimes I think they turned my mic down so I wasn't heard. And then I was like, I'm too tired. I can't do choir. I don't want to do choir. And they, some of them would be like, well, if you don't keep your talent, God is going to take it away from you. And that fear comes up. That fear of, if I don't serve God, if I don't go to church on time, if I miss Wednesday night because I'm so tired, if I say I got to miss, but I'm not sick, how dare you say no to God? What happens is that there's two things that can happen. There can be an actual aggregate of the people where the people rise up and form an intention against you. Why does Ruth always want to, not come to choir? Why does Ruth, why is she so tired and misses Wednesday night sometimes? And when people start talking, it creates an energetic bubble, and you, especially your body, can feel it. You can then walk into a church, be like, why do I not want to be here? Why do I feel dirty, icky, uncomfortable? Because people have been talking about you, sister. Because people have been talking about you, bro. They literally are forming energetic bubbles against you, and you can feel it in your body. There's another layer to it, but I won't go much into this, but it's where there's actual demonic entities that have been invited into the church because of certain lax, controlling, manipulative ways. Entities love spiritual narcissism. So anytime a leader of a church or a group of people come together and be like, we're going to force this on you, we're going to force this on you, we're going to force this and control this and do this, and you need to, and use God to do it, it attracts evil spirits. So you can actually have astral beings in the atmosphere of your church. I've seen one in the rafters looking and glaring at me like, I hate you. I hate you. I've seen them over the church steeple. What are you doing here? I hate you. Sometimes it's because your light is so bright. You're actually a beautiful soul that is bringing light to the world just by being you. If you should ever feel these two types of criticism or negativity in a church, whether it's you feel it from other people and they're talking about you, or whether there's a spirit being that does not like you and is glaring at you in the astral spiritual world. Either way, I highly recommend that you need to leave, because you can't change what is creating an energetic vortex. If it gave permission for that entity to be there, it has a legal right to be there because the church leaders are allowing it to be there, or the church, the largest energy of the church is allowing that spirit to be there. If people are creating an energetic vortex by speaking about you, you can't change them. There's nothing you can say. They've already created the energy, and it's time to move on. And I highly recommend that you move on and take some weeks off without a church. Spend your Sundays relaxing in a lawn chair on your outside. Do some journaling, do some meditating, read your Bible if you want, but spend time with you and God and rest, because it's very, very traumatic to be part of a church that actually sets energy against you. And just know you are safe to be alone with you and God. Please subscribe to this channel if you like this content. Give me a thumbs up. I also am a clairvoyant. I have merged Christianity and religion, or Christianity and spirituality together. I have a book called Spiritual Technologies in the Bible. It teaches how Reiki, Tarot, they're all in the Bible. Go ahead. I'll try to put it in the description box below so that you can order the book as well, or you can book a personal reading. What does God want to say to you about your religious situation? And is there any angel that has a message for you? Any guidance on healing religious trauma, or moving out into a more spiritually based life? Good luck to you. I send you all the love, all the prayers in the world. Until next time.